Hello everyone, welcome back to Story Behind the Story. I'm your host Courtney Rowe, and with me once again I have Nathan here, who covered the MIAA conference that our Northwest track team attended last weekend. So in your story you focused a lot on star player Omar Austin. What is the significance to the team as a leader, and what contributions has he made this year?
So Omar's been all around their best athlete all year. So he is really fast. Obviously he's in track, but the 60, the 200, and the 400 are his events. And he has been nationally ranked in all of those events at one point or another. And he's also the silent leader for the team. Omar doesn't say a lot, but he leads by example. So everybody is really juiced up whenever they see Omar run a really fast race, and it just spurs the team on to do better.
So he suffered a traumatic injury this weekend at the conference. How did this impact the team?
So he cramped up in the prelims of the 200, and he tried to run through the cramp, which made it worse. And it really, as Coach Masters described to me, kind of took the wind out of their sails for a while, and it took them a little bit to respond. He was on crutches for the rest of the weekend. They did eventually bounce back, but they had to have a team meeting and kind of re-centered the men's team because they were all out of whack after Omar's injury.
What's his recovery looking like? Will he be back soon?
They're still uncertain about his chances for competing at nationals. He did qualify, but they do not know if he will be able to. They're kind of taking it day to day. He's been in the training room a lot, getting a lot of work done on that hamstring, just trying to get it worked out. So we'll see.
So because he suffered this injury, are there any other track members that are starting to, take on that leadership position and step up?
So track is unique in that they don't have captains like most sports. So really it's whoever wants to take the position can. I know that coaches told me Tyrell Maddox is a senior that transferred in this year, has been a really vocal leader. But they've also had quite a few other silent leaders. Colin Welch comes to mind. He's another leader on the team. But he said that they've really just had the guys kind of come together after this injury. And they've all really just tried to push each other and all kind of taken a leadership position on themselves.
Now, looking at the team as a whole, what do you think some of their biggest strengths have been this year?
They have a lot of team unity this year. That's something that Masters really try to work on, and that's really important at conference because that's the only real meet of the year besides nationals where you compete as a team, and it's important to get high finishes so you can score as a team. So they have very strong team energy, and also on the women's side, their senior leadership is very strong. The women tallied 65 of their 88 points at the conference meet, and those were senior women. So they're very top-heavy in seniors, and they have a lot of ladies that are setting good examples for the underclassmen.
What has been your experience like covering track and field this semester?
It's been really interesting for me. I didn't really know a whole lot about the team coming in prior, but I've gotten to talk to Coach Masters quite a bit, and I've actually interviewed Omar multiple times, and Tyrell Maddox, Heba Magoob, and Jordan Hammond have been the main people that I've talked to, but I've gotten a better sense of just being around this team, just their personalities, and also the difficult thing about covering track is they don't have a lot of home meets. They only had 2 this year, and I was only there for one of them. But you can still kind of sense the way they come together as a team, even spending time at practice, which I've been able to do. So it's been a really fun experience for me.
Now, what can we expect from you in the next couple weeks for the Missourian?
So I will be reporting on nationals when they go. They will be going during our spring break. So I don't think they're going to fly me to Alabama to report. So I'm going to have to wait until they come back, but I will be reporting on that. And then they move into outdoor season, so you can expect that from me. And I'm also the opinion editor, so things that run on A5. Yeah. I had something to do with.
Well, I can't wait to read all about it. Thank you so much and sitting with me and just talking about track and field. And thank you guys always so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.